Hello, let's go over some how to get to the math stuff on Moodle. So I'm going to log in using the ALC Lab login information so you can see what it looks like from a student view instead of if I log in as me as a teacher view. You should be able to log in with your own network username, which is generally the first 5 letters of your last name and then your 5-digit person ID number. And the password that you created yourself, it's the same password that you use to log on to a school Chromebook or to check your ISD14 email address. So I'm going to log in and it brings you to this main page. So I'm talking about math today. I'm going to click on ALC and then I'm going to click on math. And these are the available courses that are on here. Algebra is generally a 9th grade class. Geometry is 9th or 10th grade, depending on what math track you're following. So then Algebra 2 becomes 10th or 11th, again, depending on your math track. Math Studies could be 11th or 12th. And then there's also some elective courses. I'm going to pick a course today, and I'm going to just pick Geometry. If it's your first time trying to access a course, it's going to ask you to enroll in the course. So I'm going to enroll the ALC Lab user in the Geometry course. If you ever are accessing this in the future, then when you click on ALC and you click on Math and you click on Geometry, it's going to put you straight into the course. It only asks you to enroll that first time. Once you are in the course, then it's broken up into Semester A chapters and the Semester B chapters. Let's just say I'm enrolled in Geometry B, so I would start on Chapter 7. If I was enrolled in Geometry A, I would start on Chapter 1. If you are earning a partial credit, maybe we're only doing a 0.25 of Geometry A, maybe to be starting Chapter 4. If you're in one of those unique situations, we've probably discussed it, but if you're doing the full semester of any course, start on Chapter 1 for an A semester, or start on Chapter 7 for a B semester. And whether you're in Algebra, Geometry, Algebra 2, I have all the courses laid out the same. So it's always chapters 1 through 6 for an A semester course, and it's always chapters 7 through 12 for a B semester course. So if I am starting Geometry B, when I click on Chapter 7, the landing page shows me a link that I can print off the packet. There's also a link to my email address. If you ever need to send me an email, you can kind of see it in the bottom corner where it says mail to jpearson@isd14.org. If I needed a copy of the packet, I can click this one and it shows me the packet, which I can then print with this little icon right here. The packets are generally 15 to 20 pages long. Try to print two-sided, save some paper if you can. If you can't, then that's, you do what you can do. If you also are willing to try, this is a bad chapter because it's lots of graphs, but some chapters you may be able to just look at it on the screen and then write or type your answers separately if you don't have access to printing them. So that's an option too. Just with graphing, it's really hard to have to try to write, graph paper, but if you're in more of an algebra chapter where you're coming up with the answers are like x equals 7, that's not too bad to just write it down or type it out. Once you have your packet, I'm going to go back, and on this main page then there are links to get to each of the lessons in the packet. So if I have 7.1 next, what pops up is a video on how to do that. And I have this packet on a separate page ready. But so the video here, if I watch that, is going to go over how to do basically the first page of the packet. So just to see what happens. I probably talked a lot in the video. But you can see then I'm filling out the packet, and that looks exactly like this packet here that you would have printed out, or if you don't have capabilities of printing, then look at it on the screen and fill some stuff out on a separate sheet of paper. Every one of these videos then keeps going until we reach the point where it says exercises, and then this is the part that you are supposed to hopefully be able to complete yourself based on the information that you learned during the video part of the packet. And after you get through lesson 7.1, you can go on to lesson 7.2 and then watch the video for lesson 7.2 and fill out the packet based on that content as well. 7.2, we'd have some notes in the video, so this packet is going to match up exactly the notes right here, and it's going to fill out everything until we get to exercises. That's where the video is going to stop, and then hopefully you can keep going and fill out some of those questions with the information that you learned from the video. It's the same thing, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5. Once you've completed the entire packet, then there is a test. You can let me know when you're ready for a test. We can look at your packet to make sure you kind of got everything and take the test and keep going from there. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, my email address, jpearson@isc14.org. Don't really have to remember that because there is a link to my email on every single page on this Moodle website when you're in the math. Okay? Good luck. Let me know if you have more questions. Thank you.